Hello Fortniters, fully loaded here, back with another video. Just landing in a not so exciting place. I went to that shed hoping to get at least a weapon. But the main point of this landing spot is to get the web slingers and to get mats. So yeah. A game not too long ago, there was a player that was building, I guess, Skybase, and I had absolutely no clue that they were doing it. I was having trouble finding the final two players in the game, not including myself. And, I eventually found one player and started to do battle with them. But, luckily that player that I was fighting happened to notice the Skybase of the other player and shot them down and eliminated them. Because otherwise I don't think I would have looked up and noticed it. So it got me thinking, I should try to pull off one of those. So that's the attempt of this game, is to get as many mats as I can. This little gully here has lots of stone, some wood, and some metal. So maybe a little bit more metal than one would think. And just with the the chug kegs and the containers, even the buoys, all good metal. And then the cars as well, good metal. So yeah, just it was a way for me to get web clingers and to get quite a few mats. And again, I believe I would probably need some good health if I was going to be attempting one of these sky bases. I mean, might be a stretch to call it a base. Literally just trying to ramp up so high that nobody looks up. The aim to be, to outlast the remaining players. Hopefully they don't look up and find you, and when the storm gets so small, you can I guess, heal them, and get the win. And then I guess as an insurance policy, the web clingers are there in case, you need to fly down and survive the landing, or if they shoot you down, same deal. So I've never actually done it, but I know in theory, if somebody shoots down your build, you should be able to shoot a web and and survive the fall, much like back in the day you could use, and maybe you can still use it now, a launch pad. If you can plant a launch pad under your feet, you can do something similar, or one of those launch panels. I don't know what they're called at the top of my head, but same idea. So anyway, that's the whole point of me getting the clingers and then coming here and going fishing. So I'm just looking to get some heal options. So the fish are a good source of heal, and you can consume them quickly and get a decent amount of heal. And then I've grabbed the spray as well. So I'm thinking this is what I need. I got web clingers. I'm not too concerned about my weapon loadout, but I did take an AR and a sniper rifle. Assuming maybe I get up there, I can maybe take a couple pot shots at people. So that's my plan. So again, trying to get as many mats as I can before starting my my sky base, and trying to stay at the back end of the circle, but not get too much in the zone, because I'm trying to have the storm mask the build. So away I go, and start my ascend. So I'm just chugging along here, and I know there's a limit to how high you can build. So I don't necessarily know what that is, but I'm just trying to get the height as quick as possible. And just take a look back. It's already getting pretty high, And yeah, I keep just plugging away. Kind of get caught in the mode here. I'm trying to pay attention to my mats. I'm not sure when I'm going to hit this threshold, but I'll just stop building when I do. That's my theory anyway. So anyway, looks like I do hit the threshold here, and yeah, I don't stop, so I just fall. So all that hard work for naught. But I'm able to rotate and switch to my web slingers, and look at that. I actually freaked out when I did this in game. I lost my mind. You might even hear the sound in the background that I've kept low, but I lost my mind that I was able to pull that off. You know, maybe not a big feat for some people, but I was going a little nutty over that save. So I'm thinking, you know, feeling pretty good that I, you know, upset that I fell from the build, because I think I was in a good position mat-wise and heal-wise to do it. And then, you know, so excited when I survived. And then I have no good weapons for fighting, so I think. So I literally have my AR, and I end up shooting from the hip. And I don't aim. I just, well, I aim, but I don't aim down sight. I shoot from the hip and managed to take out this player, actually. So again, I was like, whoa. I was feeling pretty high at this point. You know, I didn't have much in regards of weaponry, and this player was like fully gold. So anyway, I was able to get a golden pump, and yeah, I upgraded to a golden MK AR, so I now have some decent loot. And then I fly into this bush, and yeah, this player starts charging right towards me, so I take them out with my new golden AR. Yeah, make short work of them. They had one of those like mercenaries with them, but I think I took the player out too quickly for him to be a factor. So yeah, I spend a bit of time in this bush. I've edited it to sort of speed up the time, and working my way towards the circle. I see that bush in the distance, so you know I'm going to go there if I can. There's a player here that a lot of build going on in the distance here. So this player has built up metal. They're not overly high at this point, but you know, obviously there's been some battles going on here near this end game. But yeah, I'm still riding a high after that, surviving that fall. You know, I felt like that was one of the best plays I've made. I thought my clutch Spidey win was a good play. This one, I think, tops it in my opinion. So anyway, there's some action going on now. I think we're down to the final 4 players. So yeah, this player, I'm seeing only 2. See, this is the problem with those mercenaries. His own mercenary is taking out his build. He chopped a hole right through it. So there's only 2 walls for me to take out. So once I shot that player down, at least one of the other players that's over there started firing at them as well. So I actually think there's 2 players in this whole mess of build here. So I'm just trying to weaken their build too. I thought those 2 shots would do it, but obviously there's more connection there than I saw, so I don't want to spend too much time on it and expose myself where I am in the bush. So that player was using the web shooters to collect that material, so I took a couple shots at them. They ended up killing this player that was building the metal build, so now we're down to 3. So me and 2 others. So they're building above me. I'm feeling kind of a little vulnerable in the bush here, because I know they know I'm here, or at least one of them does. I just shot one of them down, and they built off somewhere. I could see them now in the replay that they just sort of stood there under the build, but I didn't see them at the time, and I just continued to build up. And yeah, I think now at this point I have high ground. So noob that is not great at building manages to get high ground from these 2 build crazy players. So I can see there's probably a player here, so I rained in some shots on them. You know, not spending too much energy on the metal build, so I'm now focused on, you know, I guess solidifying my high ground position. So I think I saw somebody running around down there, doing the old floor roof combo, which I've been known to do from time to time quick and easy way to support yourself when you're on high ground. So I'm just continuing with that, trying to keep up with the storm. Nobody seems to be focusing on me at this point, so I'm hoping those two players, I can now start to see some shots hitting my build. It doesn't seem like they're necessarily focused on it, but there are shots hitting me. So what I didn't know at the time, I think those two players are kind of engaging in a fight. So you know, there's probably 3 layers, me on the top, and then sort of like another player mid ground and one lower. So there's some back and forth between them, and then the missed shots are hitting my build. So I didn't know that until I rewatched the replay in a different format. But anyway, I'm just focused on, you know, I got metal now. I'm doing the real roof floor combo, and yeah, just trying to stay out with the storm. Those two are fighting it out below me, and I'm frantically trying to build here. You know, just paying attention to what I'm doing. This circle keeps getting smaller and smaller. I do have some spray, so I have that in my mind. And boom, there you go. I think one player got eliminated and the other one got caught behind their own wall and died the storm. So I survive a build base fall with my web clingers and shoot from the hip with you know, bad loadout, and still manage to get a storm win. So yeah, in my opinion, my best win so far. Thanks for watching.